French farmers lead Europe in agriculture but are facing mounting frustrations.
Everyone's aware. Everyone knows we are being left to die. Over 20 years, there are half as many farmers. In 10 years, half again. I don't know where they're going with this.
Farmers took to street marching, blocking roads and dumping slurry in display of their frustration. Demonstrators encircled Paris with traffic jams, using tractors, trucks and hay bales. Farmers deployed convoys of tractors, trailers and even rumbling harvesters in what they called Siege of Paris. Some came with supplies of food and water and tents to stay at the barricades if the government didn't back down. Agriculturists even managed to evade police attempts to stop them. The farmers have declared their aim of blocking access to the Ranges food market. Ranges food market is the largest in Europe, some 15 kilometers from Paris. Agitated farmers are grappling with insufficient payments and stringent environmental regulations. Government efforts to curb food inflation are leaving farmers struggling with soaring costs for essentials like energy, fertilizers and transport. The EU has lifted import limits and taxes from Ukraine and is negotiating a trade deal with South America. This has upset farmers and they are concerned about cheap imports of goods like sugar, grain and meat.
Who cares about incentives? We don't want incentives. What we want is for our products to be valued and sold at good prices. Because people might think we are bounty hunters, but we are not. All we want is for our product to be valued.
Their key concerns include tough competition from cheaper imports and the complexities of food price negotiations, particularly in France. Environmental regulations are another flashpoint. EU rules demands farmers to leave a portion of land fallow. In France, the implementation of these policies is seen as overly complex, often conflicting with the goal of self-sufficiency in food production.
If Europe's politicians and leaders don't realize there's a big problem, it shows that they no longer care about our agriculture.
Debates over irrigation, animal welfare and pesticide use have further fueled the farmers' grievances. The French government is facing pressure ahead of crucial elections. The French government has scrapped the diesel tax increase for farmers and pledged to cut red tape. The expression cut red tape generally refers to reduction of bureaucratic obstacles to action. In fact, the Prime Minister offered extra aid including for farmers affected by cattle disease in the south. Additional support measures are also being discussed, including aid for wine producers and livestock farmers. But these protests aren't just limited to France. Belgian farmers disrupted traffic in Brussels. German farmers protested against similar diesel tax breaks being phased out. Berlin was brought to a near standstill as one of its central avenues filled with trucks and tractors. Romanian farmers are also voicing their concerns over high business costs, blocking access to a border crossing with Ukraine. This shows a broader pattern of agricultural unrest across Europe.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.